Yo, what is up? D-Man the Man is in the house. Today we're back in with Pets Part 2. There may be a Part 3 after this. It just kind of depends how far along we get into it. So, in the last video, I told y'all what happened to Midnight, how he ran away and shit, right? Well, let's backtrack like maybe a month before he ran away, okay? Like a month or two or some shit, okay? Got it, good. So, my neighbors gave me a bunny. It was cool. It was really cute. It was black and white and fluffy and shit. Midnight didn't like him at all, but that's fine because they didn't meet very much, so it's cool. I don't remember his or her name. I had him for 2 weeks. He escaped his cage and ran away. So, uh, he stayed in the cage outside. One morning I went outside to feed him, and he was gone. So I was like, okay. Reason why he was out in the cage, Mom was like, he's going to poop a lot. And I'm not cleaning that up. And I'm like, cool. So I just left him outside in a cage. And he was gone 2 weeks later. I probably got eaten by a fox the same day. I don't know. He was gone. So that was that. Now, let's jump forward a couple years. Remember my dog Chance? I was always outside on a chain and stuff. Yeah. It's about to get sad. So, the winter of my 5th grade year, I was 11. Chance, all of a sudden, he always acted kind of like a puppy. He would bark at things. He'd hear sirens and start howling. He would bark at other dogs that got close to him. Maybe probably because he was territorial or something. He was very playful around others. Stuff like that, you know. I just lost my train of thought. Anyways, during one day, he just stopped acting like that. He just started being himself. He just started being really quiet, laying down, hardly moving around. We just thought, well, this is it. This is the end. I was hopeful being an 11-year-old kid, but I think my parents knew what was happening. And sure enough, one morning, I think it was a Sunday morning, I went out to give him water, and I found him, and I found his body. He lived along at 15 years before something until he died. Either he stopped eating altogether, so he might have just starved to death, he might have been sick, it might have just been his old age, or probably a combination of all three. But eventually, he did die. And it sucked walking on to that. I cried a lot. Anyways, get on to more cats, okay? Because we got more cats. Backtrack a little bit before Chance died, when I was a 4th grader. My neighbors over here, the neighbors that gave me the bunny, was them. The ones over there, their mama cat had kittens, 4 kittens. And they were like, here, have one. And I'm like, cool, I had one. It was like, he was gray and black. And funny story, we thought he was a she at first. So we named him/her Tigra. Okay, because that's a cool name. And then my older cousin told me, you see that right there? That's a pee-pee. And I was like, oh. So we named from Tigra to like either Tiger or Tigger or something like that. I don't remember. He wasn't even orange. He was like gray and black. He was really cute. A cute cat. Sadly, we only had him for 4 months because just like Midnight and his siblings, he stayed outside overnight. And one night at the end of November or beginning of December of my 4th grade year, he was hit by a car during the night. And he didn't die. He was paralyzed. And about a week later, my dad had him put down while I was at school. Took him to like the humane society we have here in the county and had him put down. Yeah, it was sad. I cried, but it's okay. But it's okay because 3 days later, my parents brought home another kitten. I actually have a picture of this one. We named him Kit Kat because where they got this cat from, he had brothers and sisters all named after candy. Like, I don't remember like all their names or whatever. This little guy was small, orange, and was a fuzzball. Love this cat. This is probably my favorite cat I ever had. Okay. I love this cat. And he stayed small forever. Like, he just didn't grow. He just stayed a little fuzzball. Here's the picture of him during that Christmas. Somewhere on the screen. Poof. There. Awesome. So, he was a cute little kitty. Well, about 7 months later, ish. Couldn't have been 7 months. Maybe it was like 4 months later. It was during spring break, so I was like off school. I remember it was on a Wednesday. My mom took me to a dentist appointment. At a dentist appointment, cool shit, right? Come get out of the dentist appointment, and my mom locked the damn keys in the car. Yes, this is very valid for this story. Great. So we spent an hour there waiting for my uncle to get there with like a hanger, like a car hanger, like a wired one, to get in there and unlock the car and to let us in. By the time we got home, we found Kit Kat's body on the road. That one hit hard. I cried like a little baby. Me and my older sister Sarah both did, because Kit Kat was fucking funny as hell. He didn't like to be held or anything, but like, he was so playful. Like, he used to do like this sideways hop thing, arching his back and stuff, and then just run away. And it was just the cutest thing in the world. I loved it. It was so funny. So I remember crying a lot with that one. I remember seeing his body and them trying to hide it from me. Yeah. I remember Jess, my oldest sister, getting mad at my dad because Kit Kat was our first cat to stay inside overnights and stuff, and we just let him out every once in a while. And she got mad at him for saying, like, he was supposed to be an inside cat all the time. I don't know. It wasn't my dad's fault. Cats need to be outside every once in a while, so it was no one's fault other than Kit Kat's. But we're not going to talk about that. And then we went a while without having any animals in the house. Well, like 5 months-ish. Very beginning of my 5th grade year. I'm outside playing basketball, right? I love playing b-ball, right? My older sister Sarah and my mom started to go walking down like this little road we have down that way. And all of a sudden, we just start hearing it meowing. Like fucking loud as shit meowing. Oh my god, like it's so loud. You could hear this from miles away. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't know how I didn't hear it before they walked out, but I heard it. And sure enough, we walked down the road a little bit. There's this little kitten, orange kitten, just in the ditch. A little baby thing. Like, someone just dropped it off and left it there. Had to have. There's no way anywhere else this thing would have came from. It just... Dude, also, if you're gonna just... If you don't want a cat or anything, if you have a kitten, and don't get rid of it. Don't do that. Don't just leave it to die like that. Dude, you idiots. Don't do that. Either find a home for it or take it to the pound or Humane Society so you can at least have a chance at getting a nice home someday. Don't just poof it out. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Thank you. Anyways, we didn't want to take it in because we all know what would happen eventually. Death. But we did end up, and we named this cat Ditch. Because we found him in a ditch. Oh my god. This cat stayed with us for 6.5 years. All the way up to my junior year in high school. 6.5 years. He started out playful and cuddly at first, and after a while he got fat and grumpy. And stayed like that for like the last 5 years of his life. I hated that cat so much, but I loved him too. It was great. And what was great about him is not only was he an inside cat, but he hated cars. He hated the road because I guess because of how he was just abandoned on the side of a road, right? So he hated it. He hated it. He hated going out. So we were like, yeah, we're fine. We're gonna let him out. Sadly, 6.5 years later, I come home from the bus. I come from school on the bus. I found his dead body on the road. that fear of him, his fear of cars never went away, but I'm pretty sure he was chasing off other cats, because there was other cats that kept popping up, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So after about 6.5 years, he finally died. Well, anyways, looks like I'm going to be making a part 3 to this, because it's over 10 minutes. Anyways, I hope you like and subscribe, all that great stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.